Sparse stage. Maybe there's a bench to sit or climb on. A pre-show announcement, Christmas Eve, 1945, Bedford Falls, New York. Lights up on George Bailey standing on a bridge. It's cold, barren. The wind whips by. The water is choppy and icy below. He is about to jump. I'm not a praying man, but if you're up there and you can hear me, show me the way. I'm at the end of my rope. Lights down. In the darkness, we hear the happy sounds of a town at Christmas time. A bell rings. Lights up. They say that every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings. Clarence Oddbody, AS2. That's Angel, second class. And there's always a lot of bells ringing, especially this time of year. None of them ringing for me, but they will soon. I'm on special assignment. And if I complete my assignment, I might win my wings. Time enough, too. I've been dead over 200 years. Tricky thing about being a guardian angel, you know the overall of what you're supposed to do, but no one ever tells you how you're supposed to go about doing it. Sure, keep your man from tripping and falling over a cliff. Well, that sounds easy enough. But what if the danger isn't so simple? What if the man you're trying to save spends all of his time saving other people? Oh, yes, indeed, it gets tough. Certainly for a dead Virginia clockmaker whose gears get a little gummy. At least that's what my wife used to say. But it isn't every day you catch a wingable case. And I don't aim to miss my wings for lack of trying. The problem here is George Bailey. A nice man. The nicest most folks will ever meet. And he's ready with a smile and a helping hand. But today's his unlucky day. Today's the day his world comes crashing down. Trapped, frustrated, called to account for the actions of others. It's not a good day to be George Bailey. Of course, he doesn't think it ever was. You know what the three most exciting sounds in the world are? Anchor chains, plane motors, and train whistles. Oh, it's the call of the wild. It's reveille, the single man disappearing into the swirling mass of the great world. Before you go, you're like a link on that anchor chain, and you're down there in the dark where it's wet and cold, you got no air. And then the sailors heave to and they haul you up and you come bursting out of the water into the sparkling sunshine, peeking, and joining the other links in the bow of the ship as you steam off toward lands unknown. That's the life I'm meant to have. Hacking through jungle brush on Borneo, riding a camel to see the Sphinx in Egypt, scrambling up a hillside of the Acropolis to see Athens spread out below. Oh, filling the desert like a compass rose. Boy, to crest the steps at dawn and see the sun peeking through the Parthenon, just like the picture in the National Geographic feel the wind whipping dust past my eyes, and smell the salt of the sea, and hear the hubbub of the neighborhood waking up below. You don't get that in Bedford Falls. Bedford Falls is birds tweeting, milkmen coming, waving to everyone you see on the street. It's quiet, quaint, and the snow is falling. It's pretty and white, and the whole place just glistens with light and good tidings and holiday cheer. Well, where's the adventure in that? You know everyone. Everyone knows you. And you can't do something new without your mother calling up ahead to tell them you're coming. I shouldn't even be here. I wasn't meant to be. No. I was going to do something big with my life. I was going to build things. Oh, airfields, skyscrapers 100 stories high, bridges a mile long. But instead, I'm stuck in this crummy town, working for this penny ante building alone, worrying over nickels and dimes, trying to figure out how to save 3 cents on a length of pipe. Now, don't get me wrong. I do have the greatest wife and kids this side of the hemisphere. Mary, oh, she's a dream. Puts up with me and all the moon gazing. And my kids, well, they're smart as a whip. Janie, Pete, Tommy, and Susan. I got a picture right here. Now, Susan, she's a little ginger snap. Yeah. I'm a lucky man.